Back in Madison, final 3 matches in this iteration of the border battle.
We got 3 more matches here, and score is sitting 3-26 in favor of the Gophers.
165 weight class, it's Cale Anderson for the Badgers, 5-5. Entering this match, that's Andrew Sparks. Another very quick takedown for the Gophers.
Yeah, and Andrew Sparks, he's a grad here, so like I was saying before, he's another guy that's been wrestling at the college level for 5 years now. Benefit for him, he's been with the Minnesota Gophers for 5 years, and he's ranked number 11th in the country right now.
Sparks 14-4, and one of those losses was a particularly memorable one. One of the very few in the nation was able to challenge Michael Caliendo at Iowa. Lost that one 6-7. Caliendo number 2 in the nation at his weight class. Something about Sparks, didn't start wrestling until high school, and Coach, I thought that was very unusual, but I think there's someone else who you know pretty closely who had a similar situation.
Yeah, I definitely started my sophomore year in high school, and
sophomore.
Yeah,
Dang.
sophomore year in high school, and I don't know. I think that when you start young or start older, you can really grasp on to what you need to grasp on and find out what you like, and you can kind of learn fast and take off from there. Sometimes with the sport of wrestling, having too many coaches can be a bad thing for you. So with that being said, with me, I only really had 2 coaches in my lifetime. So with that being said, I was able to really focus on the details of what that coach was good at and what he was teaching me, and really get to the next level.
Anderson able to escape Sparks' grasp. Now we got him on the board.
And Sparks here, he unfortunately he's sitting 0-3 in the conference, or 0-2 in the conference. Still ranked number 11. Lost to Minto from Nebraska. Another one of those close matches in that Nebraska-Minnesota duel. He lost 5-4 there. And then he had another loss to Michigan wrestler Mantanona, which is a younger guy, and I was really shocked to see what Mantanona was able to do to Sparks in that duel. But he ended up losing to him 7-4. But he's trying to bounce back here and get his first Big Ten win of the year.
Well, Sparks looking good so far. Spent the first 3 minutes throwing Anderson around, got himself 2 takedowns. Sparks will start on the bottom, period number 2.
Cale Anderson, Wisconsin native himself, from Wewoka, redshirt junior, 3-time academic All-American, or 3-time academic All-Big Ten honors, excuse me. So he comes here, he does his work, he gets the job done on the wrestling mat and in the classroom. 4-time state place winner for Wisconsin here, 1-time state champ, 156 high school wins, which, in my opinion, I think is really good. But now these kids are getting 150 wins left and right. But still an accomplishment and something that Cale Anderson should be proud of.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks out there would agree with you. 150, certainly not bad, the high school wrestling ranks. It's just so interesting to see that every one of these wrestlers, best in their high school, near the best in their state, and yet just head to the Big Ten, and it's a whole different kind of animal. Just trying to build themselves back up, always a bigger fish.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about college, right? You do what you do in high school, and then you have the opportunity to go to the next level, and everybody starts from zero. I think that was a thing that I got excited about when I was in college, is that, you know, everybody started back at zero and nobody knew who you were, and then you were just able to wrestle and get better. And see where you end up after 4 or 5 years.
Sparks able to swing himself around Anderson. It gets him up to double digits.
Now he's up. He's got that leg in, power half, and that is a tight power half. Let's see what the ref's going to call here. Nothing. All right. We're still wrestling.
Final seconds tick off. Sparks content with his 9-point lead. Anderson will start in neutral position.
And Sparks with a couple set of takedowns, and he secured his riding time. So if we want to say it, we can say it. 11-0. The score is sitting right now. Let's see if Cal gets on his horse and tries to go get a couple takedowns here. He can really use it. As I say that, Sparks gets 3-point takedown.
Yeah, Anderson tried to launch an attack there, but Sparks quick to counter. Feels like we've seen a lot of that this evening. Now a little more. Sparks point away from ending this match.
Just needs a set of 2 count in order to get the tech. He's got nothing. 16-2.
Anderson some nifty maneuvers to stay alive here. Count begins, and that will do it. Andrew Sparks, 22 over Cale Anderson. Had some lopsided contests in this one, but at the 174 level, this one's a toss-up. 33 ranked Luke Condon for Wisconsin, taking on number 25, Clayton Whiting.